conference rival in today's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. An excellent season underway. We've seen a lot of good basketball so far from these guys.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. They've had a difficult time in this matchup, losing both games in the season series. And I asked him what he thought might turn things around. He said, we've got to up our intensity defensively and speed up our rotations. With our shot blocking, we can make things tough around the rim, but we also need to close out quickly on the perimeter. Guys, we'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
Great D that time from Green.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Left side Curry. For the three. Gobert pulls it in.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Number one, Steph Curry.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Bogut against Gobert. Clock at 6. From past the arc.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Draymond Green with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Tries to snap the cold streak. Curry with another miss.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Here's Lyles, and that one's good.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Curry dishes to Green. The three. The shot by Curry, no good.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Warriors trail by 5.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now, here's Curry. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Livingston kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to Rush. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. And Utah the other way now. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. And Iguodala comes to help. Booker the pass to Johnson. Ingles kicks to Booker. Down low. Withy dishes to Burke. Shot clock at 5. And he drops it in from the low post.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Warriors trail by 5. Iguodala the pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Rush. Knocked loose. Pass to Ingles. The dish to Withy. There's a good screen. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Utah out in front, up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Game now starting the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Defense paying huge dividends. For them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
So on the floor for Utah, Trevor Booker is out there with Hayward. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Burke. And it's Hood in at the shooting guard position. And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft, but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
And on the topic of Hayward hiring an agent, it was reported that the questionnaire was just the beginning, and that prospective agents also went through quite a grilling. In addition to that, you talk about a thorough